Good morning, everyone. Hold on. And welcome back to another garden update. It's a beautiful summer day. It's an early taste of fall. It's only going to get into the low to mid 70s today and for the rest of the week. Last week it got up into the 80s in the weekend, and then it cooled right down. And by this time next week, it should be back up into the 80s again. I had some new bird visitors this week. I'll show you them along with my other garden residents too. So let's get into this update. First I'm gonna water my plants and then I'll give you the update. Alright, let's get into this update. Coming over here, taking a look at the morning glories. I did get a chance to trim this mugwort back, so it's looking nice and good. The Gladyses over here. Actually, I'm gonna let these ones go to seed. I'm gonna collect those ones for seed. Those ones too. I've been collecting some of these seeds as I've been going for next year. These are Cosmos. This orange daylily, daylily is doing pretty good. This is the morning glory right here. This orange daylily recovered pretty good too. These are yellow daylilies right there. They're doing pretty good for seedlings. That's an iris. This is another orange daylily. The hosta. This iris over here, it's a purple iris. It's actually has some new flowers on it, or blades. This iris over here is doing pretty good, despite being mostly out of the ground. That orange daylily. These orange daylilies over here are doing pretty good. This one right here, this purple iris actually has new growth on it too right there. I did clear out all the way over here, so I now have a path going around. Coming over here. These lilies, this one right here and this one, I'm gonna dig up and I'm gonna replant them deeper next year. This, wait for that truck to go by. This daylily right here is doing pretty good. This orange one. I'm gonna dig up those Gladyses back there too and get them out of this area. The Cosmo right there. These violets. Deadhead some of these Cosmos. The violets, the columbine. This is the cardinal. I just watered it, so these will perk right back up. The same thing with these lilies. I think I'm going to dig up all the lilies and Gladyses and replant them next year. But those irises right there are doing pretty good. This is the morning glory. Going up and over. The bush lily, that's a snake plant. There's a little orange daylily down there. The violets, or not violets, the irises are doing pretty good. That cardinal. This daylily right here is doing pretty good. It's a different type of daylily. Those calla lilies are doing pretty good. Coming over here. Got a lot of deadheading over here to do. These scarlet sages. This yellow daylily right here is doing really good. Unfortunately, this little one right here kind of came out of the ground the other day. I noticed it on its side. The pansies are doing alright. Still spreading and finalizing their seeds. This orange daylily right here, I noticed that there's one growing there. And where was the second one? There's a second one right back there. The Japanese maple is still growing. This right here was a flower spike for the daylily, and you could just kind of pull it right out and just get rid of it. These cosmos. The petunias are looking actually really good after deadheading them. You can see the fresh flower heads. They're looking really good. So about a week later, it's recovering pretty nice. Those cow lilies are doing pretty good. This cosmos over here. Here's the accidental corn. This gives me a good idea for next year. I think I'm going to put some sunflowers right there. But these cosmos are looking really good. The one's back here too. The rose over here is looking pretty good. You can see a lot of the new growth in here. There's new flower heads all around. So the rose is doing pretty good. That lily I'll dig up and replant. This pink rose is doing pretty good. There's some new growth on it right there. New growth on it. These lilies are doing alright. Alright, let's go check on the backyard gardens. So coming back here to the grapes, I didn't do much pruning, but I did mow the lawn over here. Everything else is pretty much still growing. Down here I do have cosmos seeds that I've been picking. I did forget that I did plant a morning glory in these grapes, and it was popping out right here actually. It's wrapped around. I don't know if you could see this right there, but it's actually looping around all in there. You could actually see the flower head right there on it. But moving on inside, little baby hosta in here. Or this one's the cardinal, this one's the hosta. And give the strawberry some water too. A little bit more. Let's go check on the garden beds. So coming back here to the garden beds, I did move the pumpkin runners more around the garden bed here, and that milk solution did kind of neutralize the mildew over there, but then it started spreading over here, so I'm gonna have to do some new applications here. But just coming over to check to see if I have any female flowers. Checking there. I haven't seen any just yet. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for the bottom here to be more swollen, and the inside here is going to be different. So come out every morning and take a look at them. There's one in there. That one's a male. I did also continue runners behind here too. This is how the pumpkins are looking right now. Moving on to the pink lemonade blueberry. You can see that there's some new growth right there on it. The two strawberries are doing pretty good. That's the little one. This is the big one. This is the Jersey grape. You can see that there's some new growth on it right there. This is the Niagara grape. I think I called that one the blueberry. I get them kind of confused sometimes. But this is the Niagara grape. This one's growing a little bit more slowly. You can see that this is the main run right here. Going up. I'm going to start looping it around up here. So that way I could get them both going this way. And I'm going to use the runners for those. I'm not going to make it go up anymore. As a ladder, I'm going to start the runners going across that way. Coming over here to the watermelon. The watermelon's looking alright. Alright. Let's go get that daily dose of duck. And today's duck of the day is the chef duck. Have a good day, everybody, and thanks for watching.